What's up, my beautiful dreamers? This is your girl Shalonda and welcome back for another video. This video is going to be a hair tutorial video. Let me just say something to all you long haired, thick haired girls. You ain't stopping nothing. We can do what you do. We can do it too. Okay, so this is primarily for my fine haired sisters, and what are those things that we tend to kind of try to stay away from, that because we feel like it's not going to look right. To me, those are little braids, the big, thick, pretty braids. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to achieve just that. And today, we're going to do the fishtail braid. So my hair is, yesterday, I wore it back in a ponytail. And, no, I put it back in the bun. So this morning, I just took the pins out, and it's just like this. So the first thing we're going to do is moisturize. You know, I don't do anything with my hair till I moisturize. But instead of using moisturizer, I'm just going to use my moisturizing spritz. I'll put the video link down in the description box because so many people are asking me what's in here, and I use the same exact thing. So I'll put it in the description box. So we're going to do squits, 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 squits. And this is just pure moisture. You don't want to do anything with your hair until you moisturize first. Okay. So then, just to add a little bit extra protection and some shine, I'm actually going to use my one and only argan oil. My one and only argan oil. I really like this, and I do have a review coming up on this pretty soon. Is this close enough? Let me see if I can pan it. That's good. Okay. I take some. So rub my ends. And really just make, especially your edges, because this is the part that obviously going to be showing. And you make sure you work that in a little bit. I'm going to get a little bit more. Not a lot of it, just a little bit. And let's be really gentle with your hair. Always try to make sure I get my edges. My edges be looking really dry sometimes. Okay, so now that's done. Let me close this up because I will spill it, because that's just who I am. Tools you're gonna need. A brush, only if your edges are not where you want them, you know, to slick them back a little something. You're going to need a ouch! This is supposed to be ouchless, not hurting. An ouchless ponytail holder. You're gonna need some hairpins. And you're gonna need some hair. So, you don't have to go and spend a bunch of money. We're going to use the braiding hair. This is the braiding hair, like if you're trying to put in extensions or you're getting synthetic hair. This is, just jumbo braid, regular corny. This the braiding hair, this is not human hair. This is the fake hair for cornrows, stuff like that. So this is what I'm going to be using. This is what we're going to use today. This, you can get this from anywhere. You can get this from most beauty supply stores. They cost like maybe $1, $2, something like that. Okay, so first we have to finish prepping your hair. So I say decide what side you want it. I'm going to actually put mine to this side. So I'm just going to make sure, let me get a little closer, make sure that my edges, I'm definitely not going to be brushing my whole head with this. You know that, right? But I'm really just doing my edges. And more importantly, I'm using it to help direct how I'm going to. Mine's going to kind of be like a swoop. So as I'm brushing my edges, I'm brushing it in the direction at which the swoop is going to go. Then I'm going to take my hands and just smooth that out. I definitely recommend, you can do this if you freshly just wash your hair too. It's completely up to you. But for me, I find that it works better on what most people would call dirty hair. My hair is definitely not detangled, which I don't really want it to be for this look. I want it to be kind of messy. I don't want it to be the most prettiest fishtail in the world. Then I take it and I kind of like this, give myself some volume at the top. Nothing serious, just a little bit of volume. Then I take this part that's swooping. Then I kind of just like create the swoop and stick it behind my ear, something like that. You guys see that? Okay. So that when I pull it back, it looks like that. Nothing special. Okay. Now before you click it, just make sure it's, if you have enough hair to put it to the side, do that. You want to, I personally, you don't have to, but I take all that off. And sometimes I leave the rubber band on, sometimes I leave it off. Right now I'm just going to leave it on just because it's easier to deal with, and if you choose to replicate this again, you'll learn how to manipulate the hair to where it's not getting too tangled. Okay, so just take it and kind of like, remember this is kind of it's not flat, so you can kind of get it in there. Work your way in the middle of the side and kind of like stick it in there. And like work your hair around it. Don't let it go yet. You're gonna take one pen. See the pen? And you're going to, okay, maybe two. And you're gonna try to put it in there. Then you're gonna take your hair again and form the ponytail around the hair. So I stuck it in there, and now I'm just taking my hair and forming it around it to where it's just one big ponytail. So now you don't see anything, there's no bulges, because you want to make sure that you keep volume in there. Now you take your ouchless, well at least what's supposed to be ouchless ponytail holder. Make sure everything is the way you want it. Be careful with your hair, ladies, especially with ponytails. Now make sure you moisturize your hair well, because anytime it interfaces with other hair, remember this hair is dry, so make sure your hair is moisturized. It's just going to prevent breakage, or alleviate breakage. You want to fix anything that looks out of place. Make sure you got a small little hump. It don't have to be a big ridiculous hump, or it don't even have to be a hump. It can be whatever you want it to be, but this is just how I'm choosing to rock it today. Okay, so now we have this part, and I'm just gently finger combing it, because we know that you can see, if you look closely, my hair and this hair, it's not perfect, but I don't really want it to be. You can add spray and all that good stuff to it. You can add spray and all that good, but I'm going to take a piece of the hair and I'm going to flatten it out as much as possible, and then I'm just going to cover the ponytail holder as much as I can. This is just covering the ponytail holder. Then when you get to a point where it can't go no more, because depending on how long your hair, the hair is, most of them I think are standard. You just want to take a pen and pin it, just like that. So you guys can see that. Is this cover? I hope you guys can see it. Okay. Okay. So now you want to go and take your two pieces, right? The most important thing at this, to do a fishtail, it has to be 2 pieces of hair. It'll never be 3 like your basic and traditional braids. So what's important is you have to take small sections, because if you don't, it'll actually look like a braid. So you want to take a small section right from the back, very thin piece. And what you're doing is you taking this piece and you're adding it to this piece of hair. So you just want to swoop it over. Make sure you have that piece over there, and take your time and really make it nice and loose. You don't want to pull this piece too much. This piece you don't want to pull it too much to where it looks tight. You want to actually be able to see the indent. So you pull it over and just gently make it a part of this part. So then you're just going to do the same thing on this side. Take this piece and pull it over to become a part of that other side. Gently, you don't want to pull it. So now you actually can see the difference between the two. Now remember, fine hair girls, this is not our hair, so you have to make sure that you grab your hair and blend it well. And you just keep repeating the same process. Take a piece from the back, small piece, remember it has to be small so you can see it. And you grab the whole thing and you pull it over to become a part of this side. So now I'm at the end, and I'm trying to figure out how can I show you guys this. When you get to where you can't really twist in no more, take both pieces and kind of like do like twist on them themselves. And kind of like just twist them together. So I took like both pieces and I have two twists, and now I'm going to twist them together. Twist the braid just for now, but don't worry. And another ponytail holder. I just twisted it. Go to the very end to where it's, you know, when you let it go, it won't just kaput. I would definitely recommend using a black scrunchie or something, but I don't have that right here. So I'm just using my gray one as a, or a rubber band. A rubber band, black rubber band will look even better. You're really just doing this to secure it, and do it as many times you need to make it nice and tight, because you don't want it to come apart. So that's how it looks at the end. I don't mind that right there. Okay, so I got my scissors. So you have it at the bottom. It may look something like this. Remember, this should be black, or a rubber band will look even black, even better. So you don't want to cut it like this, because then you have that blunt cut, and I don't like that. So you kind of want to cut it on an angle. To where you have a nice, like, little ending to the tail. That makes sense? So let me pull it up so you can see it on the shoulder. So it's kind of like a tail. If you don't like that, that's fine. And that's pretty much it. This could have been neater, but for the most part, I'm quite happy with it. I'm very happy with this. I think it's very pretty. I think it's a very elegant look. It can be worn to a special occasion. It can be worn to the club if you want to look really cute or do something different. I think it's an amazing protective style. Love it as protective style. There's so many different looks you could do. I'm so crazy. But I really like this. You could even, if you get to a point, you can even do a nice bun with this. Just tuck that in. And look at that. Look how pretty that is. I mean, seriously. Right in the corner. I think that's cute. But for today, I'm just wearing my regular old fishtail. So I hope you enjoyed. Things to remember. Do not let this go at any time at what you're doing a braid, because it's really going to mess you up trying to get your two pieces back together. Definitely don't let it go. Make sure you moisturize and seal your hair before you even get started, and actually moisturize a little bit more than you usually would and seal a little bit more than you usually would. Just because your hair is being intertwined with other hair, and this hair can have some drying aspects. Remember, it's not on a human, and it's synthetic hair, so it's not necessarily human hair. So make sure your hair is well protected before you intertwine it with the other hair. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I want to remind you of? Make sure you have what you need to make this happen, and go and rock it, and get you some big earrings or however you want to set this up. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I think this is a really good protective style. I really like it. And to us girls who have thin or shorter hair, don't feel like we can't do things that other people do, and don't feel like you have to get a sew-in to enjoy some aspects of long hair. It's out there, we just have to use it. Love you guys. As always, find the closest mirror to you, find and embrace the beautiful dreamer in you and in every single thing you do. Please put God first. Recognize Him and His power as the ultimate and as the final and ultimate authority over your life. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.